Everybody wants to make easy money, passive income, stuff like that. I'm human, so do I. So when a project reaches out to us and they're like, hey, yo, we've got a sick trading bot, you gotta try it out. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll do it every single time. And I do know that there are some trading bot videos that we've talked about that we need to follow up on, and that is on the roadmap. But before I get to that, I want to look at yet another trading bot. This is a trading bot. Hey, check that out. That's my new light. Me and Miss Voss put that up last night. And just sometimes you get a lot of satisfaction out of DIY stuff. You do it yourself. I don't know, it just feels cool. It's like, okay, dude, all you do is install a light. Yeah, but I did. I connected the wires. It's that same pride you get when you build like a crypto mining rig. But here I am being like a squirrel, like, getting off topic. Today, we're going to be looking at Pionex and their arbitrage trading bot. And here's the thing, the returns haven't been crazy. Like, it's not like, oh dude, I turned this bot on and I'm rich now. Let me show you how this bot made me all this money on YouTube, dude. It's not like that. No. So what it's like is it's made good passive income returns every single day, but I'm going to show you exactly kind of what I did, how I set it up, how you can do it if you'd like to do so. And we're going to look at the risks versus rewards here and just all the pros and cons. So of course, 10 seconds of tails, our resident Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, and then we're jumping into today's video. Here's a quick message from our month's video sponsor, Compass, who are aiming to become the best marketplace for the purchase of Bitcoin mining ASICs and the best place to find cheap power prices at verified mining co-location facilities around the world. Mine with Compass with our link in the video description below. Automated crypto trading bot. It's something that anyone in cryptocurrency could be potentially interested in. It's because, I need to sleep, and so do you. We're humans, we have limits, and there's things that we are better at than computers and algorithms and bots and everything like that, at least hopefully in this current era. But there are also absolutely things that bots excel at, and even in the current landscape of technology, that we cannot beat computers at. That's why you don't handwrite, crypto mining on a piece of paper and then put those transactions in. Computers do that. Like, they mine Bitcoin at a speed that is unreal compared to what you could do with just one human power versus one miner power, if those are metrics of mining measurement. So with that, we enter the Pionex and their arbitrage bot. It's an arbitrage between spot and futures market with apparently low risk. And that's really what we're going to be focused on today. And when I was looking through their site, one of the things that stuck out to me was this: MSB, Money Services Businesses by FinCEN. Okay. And if you don't know, FinCEN, right? It's the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network here in the USA. Okay. We'll just do, FinCEN website, right? Make sure that we're in the right spot. You can see that, yes, like we are, that this is, and it seems like basic, trivial, right? But it's important to fact check everything. And so we look at that and we enter Pionex Limited. And with that, we come over here and we can see that they have granted them basically approval here with Pionex Limited. Per the team, this is them and their approval, which is a pretty big deal. So enter their actual exchange here, right? So you can make manual trades. Yeah, you could essentially use this like a trading platform, right? We have limit orders. We have market orders, we have stop limits and so forth. And that's all great. But what is so intriguing to me, why we're here today, are gonna be the bots. Okay, so these are my bots. When you come to the initial page, right, you click on trade, and you don't click on the manual. You basically get this option of many different bots. So we have grid trading, we have spot futures arbitrage bot, leverage grid, margin grid, reverse grid, leveraged reverse grid, infinity grids. No, they're not like the infinity stones, but they could be, because you could get blown up. Smart trade, trailing sell, trailing buy, DCA, and TWAP, which sounds like a song coming soon from Cardi B. DCA. So DCA is a dollar cost average, right? And it's actually pretty cool to have a dollar, like a DCA, like bot here. I mean, sure, you can essentially like kind of set that up. But what we're focused on here today is the spot futures arbitrage bot. Okay, so it's supposed to be steady and low risk. So we come down here, arbitrage opportunities in a volatile crypto market, and that is certainly what we live in right now. There's no jokes about anything being stable coins right now. So well, we come down here, 20% surge, 20% correction the next day, perpetual future contracts, traders use up to 125x leverage. And we also have a video coming on leverage trading that is either going to air today or tomorrow. You just never know with this crazy schedule. But basically they're saying that it's easy to reach 15 to 50% APR with arbitrage strategies. And that's basically like an interest rate. And they're using that more as like a return, an ROI, return on your investment. But they're not saying in like the scammy, earn 2% a day forever, no losses, you know, like a la basically like BitConnect Ponzi scheme style stuff with their like top secret trading bot and whatever. You know, these are more realistic, right? So we come over here to my profile, and I have $1,000 here courtesy of them to complete this test. This is not like accurate for this test, so we can ignore that. And that's because of the way that the bot functions here. So we come over to my bot, we click detail, and from here you can see, so I've been gathering data here for really a couple weeks, I believe. And so we come down all the way to the 22nd where I opened. And so I'm essentially, it's a $1,000 USDT input here, but it's really trading with more like $400 due to the actual input, the arbitrage, the leverage, and so forth. You know, because we're trading multiple markets, right? And so basically what we have here is you can see that my profit the first day was 7%, you know, annual return, but it was really only 6 cents, 13 cents, 22 cents, 33 cents. It's clearly a, you know, conservative metric here, right? I mean, like here's a huge hit, right? That day we earned $1. But again, this isn't a large amount of money, and earning $1 with $1,000, like automated like clockwork. And keep in mind that these are multiple hits per day, so I should have clarified that. So like right here, we've got 66 cents and 125, which is really almost more like a $2 return that day on the 5th. But the fact of the matter is whatever way that this bot is operating, is that it's very conservative and it's very consistent. This isn't an open source bot. It's in their platform, you know, for better and worse, right? For worse for the public, for better for them. But if I had, you know, a super awesome bot, it'd be tough to release that versus putting it in a platform like this where you can, in essence, monetize it in a way. But perhaps you could monetize it open source with a developer fee. Maybe that's something they could explore doing, and you could run the same exact bot on like your own server. You know, it's definitely interesting nonetheless. So to wrap this part up before we look at some of the more risks and rewards associated, is it's, you know, absolutely profitable. In this time frame, it's up 3%, about $29. And so that's about 3 weeks of performance. So, you know, on $1,000, we could say it's earning about $10 a week, which in crypto doesn't sound too crazy, but it's not a huge investment. And it seems to be very conservative, something you can have running and sleep peacefully at night. Even though I've been getting terrible sleep lately, it's very frustrating, making me grumpy. But there's no doubt about it right here. You know, so we have the profit, which is rapidly changing, our 7-day APR, like historic 51% APR, and today we're doing very well at 103%. And on top of that, they take a few small fees along the way, like a funding fee. They have, as well as deleverage fees and also an open fee. So there's numerous spots where they kind of ding you for their cut along the way, like that classic meme. You know, but I don't say that in a disrespectful way either. I mean, again, they're here to make money as well. When it comes to using their platform, you have to deposit coins into it so that the bot has use of these funds, right? It's not a bot that's running via API keys on another cryptocurrency exchange, right? So I could go ahead and deposit USDT. So I could do TRC on the Tron blockchain. Yeah, I could do ERC on ERC20 on the Ethereum blockchain, get slapped in the face with a massive fee. Or we could do Omni, which isn't cheap either. But anyway, the point is you can see the input. You can also see the withdrawal here. And again, so they gave me the $1,000 to use with the test. So I have not completed a withdrawal from their platform, but I did some additional research, like there's this write-up from Coin Bureau, and they're speaking of this highly as well, and regarding just, its legitimacy. A couple quick notes that are actually handy right here in their article. It's an exchange based out of Singapore, 12 different trading bots, per their article on here. The broker was only launched in 2019. They're going to be up and coming, $30 million in trading volume with technology focused on that, just bot trading aspect. They highlighted the MSB license here, which is absolutely interesting. And they actually outline the bots pretty well here. So again, I just kind of touched on what these bots, their names earlier, but they have multiple bots for multiple strategies, including the original bot up here, the grid bot, and a very interesting bot I thought is a DCA bot that allows you to set a recurring buy intervals. These purchases are made on time rather than price, which gives you a better average price over time. They let you choose one of the following 5 time intervals for a DCA strategy of 10 minutes, 1 day, 1 hour, 1 week, and 1 month. And we got the Cardi B bot down here as well. Looking at their team, they're not anonymous, but there's not a ton of information out there. But here's everything that I've been able to find on their actual official team. They also have a referral program, and they reward with Bub. And so you come over here and see it's definitely an incentive, which kind of speaks well for the viability of their product here, because an exchange breeds content creation. It's kind of like that grassroots marketing. I'm always happy to see affiliate and referral programs. You shouldn't shy away from a project because of that. A lot of people think like, oh, they're trying to pimp a code on me like BitConnect. That's not the case. Whereas you look at something like Binance, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, whether you love them or hate them, and I kind of hate them, but I still use them. But the fact is, they have a lucrative referral program, and that really bred the success and long-term, and it continues even in the short-term viability for their exchange, other than the fact that BNB token just continues to skyrocket, which is just kind of crazy. And finally, they gamify their exchange here a bit with a trading tournament. You can see the daily and the monthly returns. So we come down here and see the monthly returns, daily profits of 133% Infinity Grids. And that's Tron TRX token with a 3x long leverage right there. Right here, you can see exactly what's going on. So without a doubt, I definitely find this one interesting. The biggest concern is the fact that they have to custody your coins, right? But as far as I understand from their platform, that just is really the way that it's built and set up to run. So you are losing custody of your coins while they are in their platform. That's really the biggest risk here associated. But please understand that that is a risk you take with most options and services in cryptocurrency. Like if you go over to BitMEX, right, you're depositing your coins. If you're trading on Binance, you're depositing your coins there and trading. You are at risk of them banning you and keeping your coins, of them exit scamming and so forth. But that's cryptocurrency in a nutshell. Even something like Coinbase could technically do that, but being based out of the US and how big they are, it's like impossible realistically for that to happen with Coinbase. But that wasn't always the case. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know your thoughts on what trading bots you're using and where and why right now. And check out the link below. I'll see you guys on the next one.